I'm Robert.
And I'm Terri.
And we're the Harpers. We had been church shopping, and we decided we were going to try one more church, and we were going to go to PC3, which is Palm Coast Community Church. We found a place to sit, and Tammy was behind us, and we met Tammy and the kids, and that's how we met Trent. We were introduced via Tammy, actually.
I remember sitting in the service at PC3 where Trent and Billy were sitting on stage kind of announcing that this whole concept was going to be a thing that was happening, and I was thinking to myself, this seems like something that we should get involved in.
They decided that it was time to announce that they were starting a second church. God spoke to me directly and said, you're going. As we started developing series and we started really talking about how the church was going to function and what our Sundays were going to look like and how we were going to do different things with the stage and all of the dynamic aspects of the church, that's when it really started to matter that we were doing it for people who didn't know church. But in terms of joining the launch team, God had made that decision. All I did was go. Learning that church could be more community-oriented and more about the people and that it could be more familiar was huge to me. And I felt like that was the piece that was missing for the next generation or for anybody in general who just didn't have that relationship already with God.
I don't know. I think part of me wanted to be able to be part of something. I had never had an opportunity to do something like that before, and I just had this feeling that I needed to do more. We had great people around us and, ideas and things set for us on what it really meant to grow faith and, what you do in the hard times and having people in community to stick with us and kind of help us through.
It's changed us both to learning to be the community, but also to rely on the community. When there were problems, we reached out to a community. And when our community has problems, we're there for them as well.
It's amazing to think about how much Epic has grown. So in that sense, I'm thinking how many lives have been touched. So the really cool thing about that is knowing that when God told us, hey, go help launch this church, we got to help touch all these lives.
Serve more. You experience God on a whole different level and you experience community at a whole different level when you start to serve. If you feel like you're coming to church every Sunday and it's just Sunday church and you're not experiencing anything that's groundbreaking or life-changing or earth-shattering, or you feel like you're just going through the motions on a Sunday morning, serve. Your relationship with God is different and how you see people is changed, and I can't tell you, there's no way to put into words the heart change and the mindset change that comes from it, and how one day you're walking down the street and your thought process is totally different and you're praying for people and you're like, where in the world did that come from? And serve more. You don't have to go out of the country. You don't have to change diapers. You don't have to meet people at the door if that's not your thing. Just find a place, get involved, change your life.